Right, how's about this for totally bananas, right? I've just left my doctor's surgery. Now, apparently the person who made a comment the other day was right. You can have a cortisone injection at your doctor's. That's a bonus. It really is a bonus. But here's the downside. I transferred down here 2019 in the January. Now the lady I've just spoke to on reception there, I turned around and I said to her, when I've transferred down from Newcastle upon Tyne, my medical records should be transferred as well. I hope you'd agree. Now, if that's the case, that my medical records are being transferred down, 2019, we're now in 2023, okay? So, the lady, the receptionist, nice lady, she just turned around and said to us, we'll put you on the waiting list. And I was like, what? What do you mean you put me on the waiting list? And she said, well, you'll have to go on the waiting list for us down here. And she turned around and she said to us, her exact words were this: you'll need to be assessed whether you've had a cortisone injection before. Now, I said to her, I've had 2. Both of those were at the General Hospital. And, you know, she said, oh, right, fair enough. You've had 2. And she said, this is all because of COVID. These rule changes. She said, we'll try and get you in to a clinic as fast as possible. And I thought, this should be a priority. You know, if a person has been waiting 4 years, is that not a priority? You know, you see, like I said to the doctors when I first came down here, I said about having the 2 injections up in Newcastle, and obviously I was a carer, so my mum was much more important than I was. And then we had COVID, which stopped the whole world. And, you know, we were told to protect our NHS. And here's the crazy bit. I didn't ask, because obviously we're told on TV by, you know, the ministers, etc., to protect our NHS, you know, to go around wearing these masks, which we did. There was only supermarkets open. All the shops were like told to stay at home if they could. And it's now 2023. COVID's long gone, but the issue still remains. Now, you know, people turn around and say about get a job, get a job, get a job, get a job, get a job. Well, here's the thing, okay? Get a job. And it's the last time I'm going to say this. An employer's going to turn around and say to you, are you fit and healthy? Now, some people will turn around and say to us, just tell him anything. But here's the thing. If you turn around and speak to an employer and say, yes, I'm fit and healthy, and the Rotary Cuff jabs and I scream out, who's made out to be a liar? Huh? You know, this is the thing. You know, people turn around and say, oh, just lie. You can't lie about a medical condition, man. You know. And like I say, in some jobs, you know, you've got people's life in your hands. And in those circumstances, when you've got that, if you're lying, they're probably going to take you to court and turn around and, you know, when you get to court, well, why did you lie? Because I needed a job. Well, sorry, but that's not an excuse. Because that's what the court's probably going to turn around and say. You know, lying to gain employment. That's the same thing as, like, you know, where you have to go for a job where there's a DBS, you know, and you turn around and they say, have you ever, like, been in jail? And, you know, stuff like that. Now, see, the thing is, right, it's a crazy old system. And do I think it's better? No, I don't. I don't think it's better at all. And since COVID and the 3 lockdowns that we had, things have just gone bonkers. So, like I say, it's September, and they've known, NHS, you have known for 4 years that I needed help. And, you know, I don't want to be on universal credit, because universal credit, honestly, is like the scraps you give the dog, you know, after you've had a nice meal. It's just the scraps that you give the dog. I mean, some people don't. Some people put their scraps in the bin. But I'm just talking about, like, you know, what I've known. But as I say, I think it's just bonkers. You know, they know there's an issue, they know there's a problem, but you still have to go through their set system. Anyway, thanks for watching. And as I say, fingers crossed, I can get at least one injection, which is in the left shoulder, which is going absolutely mental. I mean, yeah, I've got painkillers, but I want treatment. I don't just want I don't want to swallow painkillers 24/7. I want treatment so I can get back into work.